I'm trying something new today because I can't find my camera charger for my digital camera, so I'm using the webcam on my netbook, which I've never really used before except for video chatting. So I just now discovered I can record on it, and we'll see if it's. I'm sorry if the quality is not as good as a digital camera, but we'll have to make do. It's kind of weird watching myself. I can I don't know. I guess I don't normally think about it so much until I'm looking at it later, but that'll be good. That way I'll stay in the frame the whole time. Alright, today I'm working more on Soren. Specifically, I'm still working on the robes. All I have done is what I had done last time, which is the front pieces, which are all folded up, and the back pieces. And I'm going to sew them together at the top today and sew them together on the sides down to a certain point, but then it has a, I don't know the technical name for it, I forgot. It's a weird word, and this is the wrong pattern. Yeah, I don't remember what it's called, but it's like the frilly part of the skirt on the pattern, but I'm going to make it not so frilly, because it's supposed to be robes, not a skirt. Anyway, that's what I'm still working on. I have to make the sleeves as well, which I'm going to make out of a different fabric just to cut it out first and test and make sure that it goes and it fits onto the pattern and it looks good and it doesn't fall strange or something, so that I don't waste my very beautiful Soren fabric that I'm in a very deep and committed relationship with. Anyway, it's late February and I'm behind my schedule of where I wanted to be. I was hoping to be done with like this robe, the base of robes, by like I think Valentine's Day is what I originally said, but I obviously have not even finished cutting all the pieces out, so that's unfortunate. But at the same time, I'm way ahead of where I usually am, which is nowhere now, and I'm usually like starting to think about it a month and a half before the con, so I'm still kind of ahead of myself. I'm going to make as much progress on Soren as I can before I even think about Ike, partially because that's primarily going to be Laura's project, but mostly because I'm just flat out not worried about Ike, because last time we made an Ike costume, when we made White Ike and White Marth, that took about a week to make. Like, Marth took a long time. Marth took about a month, but Ike was literally a week costume. That was the fastest costume I've ever made in my life, and had it turn out, okay, like not something extremely simplistic. So, while that was sort of hectic, it was really fun, and I'm not really worried about Ike, because I know we can do that again, and there's only subtle differences in this, like a bigger shoulder armor and the sword, which, again, those are Laura's projects, not mine, so I'm pretty much just going to help him fill in the gaps in a panic 2 weeks before the con when we realize that we haven't finished making Ike yet, so, there's that. Hey, so it's actually a day later, because turns out I didn't have thread, so I have thread now. I got my thread, I got my Capri Sun, and I'm ready to go this time. Okay, so I sewed the front and the back together here and here, and down the sides. I actually ended up deciding to go all the way down the sides instead of adding the godet, I think is the word. It's like the triangle piece of fabric that you're supposed to sew between the front and the back pieces to give it more fullness, if it's like a dress. But since I'm making robes, and I'm going to be editing the whole bottom anyway, and it's a little bit big on me, I just decided to completely skip that part. So I just got lucky there. Right now I'm working on the sleeves, which are weird because Soren's sleeves are actually, they have like a big dangle thing going on, like, wizard sleeves do usually. And the dangling part is longer than the entire length of the rest of the sleeve. So I have to make it that long on one side and then that long on the other side and sew them together down this way. And I have to make 2 of them. So that's crazy. Okay, so I still don't have my digital camera, so it's going to be webcam time, probably
Webcam
for
time.
a long time.
Sorry, I'm not getting naked, folks.
Yeah, not today.
Not today.
Maybe next time.
Maybe tomorrow.
Wait
and see.
What are you working on today?
I'm working on my Tetsuo arm, which is going to be super Epic and Metal. I'm going to be Metal. Okay. Actually, crafting. Spoilers. Okay, so
Yeah.
And so yeah, I'm going to be Tetsuo Shima. So
And
we are also working on Renault from Fire Emblem. So this is what I got. I got the top. You may work on the bottoms.
Awesome.
My cape of awesome that actually
it's really seriously almost done. Like I forgot that we put the collar on it. Like we put the collar on it. So all we have left to do is literally like put the trim on and size it to whatever. And that's
don me.
And your
Don me.
And your zipper, I guess. You need a zipper.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks.
I'm working on
Show us what you're working
Soren,
on.
and I'm gonna be more careful this time because I stood up on my chair a minute ago to try to hang this on myself, and I shoved my hand up in the air, and that's the blade for my fan. Oh, yeah.
Oh, sorry folks, we lost you.
No, that's my fan. So we got no air. Oh, that's really dusty. Put it down. I don't dust or clean ever.
It's okay, I do that because I'm Mexican.
It's my maid. Kind of. She watches my cat. But anyway, you're gonna have to move that while I'm standing up. Oh no, put it back down for a second. I forgot that my laptop has the it like freaks out when you pick it up. Ta-da! It's really long right now. Actually, it's about the right length. Don't mind me. Ta-da! So it's obviously one piece in the front, and I'm gonna this is kind of where it starts to split off into not a dress. It kind of looks like a prom dress right now because it's not.
Whoa.
More dangerous stuff. And
She almost busted it.
Again. The zipper's gonna go down the back and probably stop about my ass.
Looks like a mental patient gown right now. But
yeah. You know, this is actually smaller than I thought it would be.
You know, who isn't a little crazy?
You know what's cool about that is that I don't think I'm gonna have to do any altering whatsoever of the size. I think it's gonna be exactly right. So that's where we are right now. I'm working on the zipper and the sleeves. That's the goal for today. Tonight. It's like 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah. Sleep is for dreamers.
Yeah.
Well, is that it?
That's it for now.
Alright, boys, girls, hipsters of all ages, we'll see you next time.